Yo, what up, internet? Welcome to Bricks and Beer, episode 63. Cheers, everybody. Today's beer, wherever you are, check you later. Pilsner, done by Mason Ale Works. Down in San Diego, local beer. This is a collab, I guess, with two different people. I don't know. I read about it. They have a lot to say. That's a wall of text. Yeah, it's pretty decent beer. They're part of the Independent Craft Certified Brewers Association. I don't. This design's weird. I don't know how you're supposed to read the hierarchy of things. Anyway, it's a good beer. So cheers, everybody. Yeah, welcome back to your mom's favorite podcast about Lego and beer. First things first, background's a little different today. It's a little weirder, right? You guys get to check out my minifig display, which is cool, and some Lego. The real reason why this is not in the normal place is because the normal place is right here, and it's covered in Lego. Like, this tall. Tables, doesn't matter. It's big. There's a lot of Lego there. So I can't really show you that because that's for BrickCon, which if you can get your life together and you can get to Seattle first weekend in October, you guys should definitely go. It's gonna be fucking rad, man. We're bringing the noise. It's me and the Whack Leg Boys. I keep looking over here because there's like literally a giant Lego thing right next to me, so it's real distracting. But we're bringing a giant collaborative display. I can't really tell you much about it. I'll show you a handful of things that are associated with it. But it's not really going to give you an idea of the scale or the scope of this thing at all. I also bought some Lego. Like, it's been a little while. The reason why I haven't done these a lot is because when I would do these, I want to actually show you guys, what I'm building, what's going on. And, sorry, this camera thing, it's all weird and new now. So anyway, I always want to show you guys some, like, shit that I've been working on, and I've been working real hard over here that I can't show you. It's a secret. It's fucking massive. So all my energy goes there. So it's very, I don't have much auxiliary energy to build things to show you guys. Point being, you should get your fucking life together and go to Seattle and see this thing. This is the biggest thing I've ever built. Period. Like, biggest thing. It's on my table. My table's a decent enough size. It's not quite a Keith Goldman table, but the thing is technically bigger than my table. It's like overhanging my table, which is annoying. And yeah, man, don't do this to yourself. Don't build giant crazy things. And mine is one of 5 pieces that are equally as crazy big. So there's a lot going on in my life, Lego-wise, that I can't really give you the details. Right now, in my space-time continuum, in a couple of weeks, I'm going to head up with Jeff to NorCal to hand this off. So I only have a couple of weeks to, like, get the bulk of the things that need to go in a car done, which is, it's mostly there. It's getting there. But there's still one component that I have to build, which, I'll take a couple more weeks. I can build that here and then throw it on a plane. But yeah, it's one of those things where, like, it's so big that people come in this room and, like, that's kind of all they see. Like, I have normies over and the room throws them for a loop as it is. But now it's, like, extra weird because there's this big, unavoidable, like, pretty gnarly thing happening. So I can't tell you guys about that, but I do have some other stuff I can tell you about. And then I bought some Lego and we can talk about that. This is real weird too because I'm not at, like, the normal setup, so I have, like, a fucking circus of stools and various things. So one of the things I bought, I'll show you guys this. This is from the 50 years of the brick. This How Can Blank Make the World More Fun. It's got this crazy frog. I bought it for a whole staggering $2 off. The reason why I bought this actually is kind of funny though. I bought this because my brother-in-law was getting married, and because we were in the wedding and stuff, we had to be down there for a while. And there's a lot of waiting and like chilling normally with weddings. That's pretty boring. So I was like, oh, cool. This will be like my little exopod. I'll just bring this. It's got a fucking weird assortment of pieces. And, you know, it's cool. And, like, you can build all this weird shit. Like, there's, you know, a seahorse and a milkshake or whatever. But the part selection's pretty cool, you know. I think this is, what, 300 pieces for 16 bucks. So, you know, 5 cents a part. Pretty good. You do get this. Oh, 60 years of the brick. 50 years of the fig. I don't know. There's too many anniversaries. And they're like all marketed hardcore. So I'm like, whatever. I'll buy it on clearance. Anyway, so my wife, I didn't even build this. I brought this all the way there. It like got smashed in my backpack for 4 days. And then I brought it back up here. So the day after the wedding, we got the dog and everybody was like chilling. And we're like, cool, back at the house. Like life is back to normal. I was like, I'm gonna fucking bust this open. So I built all the shit. I built the silly frog and the fucking seahorse and some of this stuff, the helicopter, you know, whatever. And my wife was like looking at this and she was like, I don't get this. Like, what is all this stuff? Are you gonna build the chicken? And I was like, sure, I'll build the chicken. What are you talking about? And she was like, yeah, the chicken. And so I just started building a chicken, not really thinking about like, I'm going to use a reference. I was like, fuck it, I'll just build a chicken. Like, there's parts in here, right? Turns out what she was actually referring to was this drumstick piece. She was like, I don't get why that's in there. Which I guess is a more valid criticism. It is a bit of a random piece. But I still did it. I built a chicken, motherfuckers. I'm actually really stoked to show you guys this, because, like, now I can sort that and not worry about keeping that box. So this is my silly little chicken. He's a little blown out. You can't quite see the details. He's got a grill brick there, so he's got kind of a poof. They give you a bunch of these quarter circle tiles, which are great. Fucking love those. So yeah, he's got a chicken head. There are actually smaller eyes in there. They have the ones with the eyelashes and stuff, but I felt like the bigger eyes were more cartoony. Like, he feels more like he comes from a cartoon, right? There are also these pieces, which are legit. This is the kind of new bar and stud, anti-stud action, which are great for articulation and movement and all that kind of jazz. So it made sense. Use those for the feet. I kind of had to hide them because they're black. You know, I wanted the feet to read as orange. So I'm pretty happy with this dude. It took a while. Like, this is a lot of parts efficiency kind of stuff. There's only so many white parts that come in that set. So yeah, you know, it worked out. He's a chicken. Brock. Sure. So that's Chicken Man. Mock number 1 for you guys. It's been a little while since I've done this, so I'm a little slow. You're gonna have to bear with me. Live, uncut, all that bullshit. Yeah. So let's talk about another set I got. I'll just give you my set review thing. Fucking Nexo Knights. Boom. Aaron's X-Bow. The reason why I got this is because it was fucking super cheap. It was half off. 25 bucks. $50 set. I love this line, and I didn't buy this one when it first came out, because, like, you know, it's fucking Lego's expensive and shit. But this set is legit. Zach was, like, a big proponent of this. It's got this bike that drops off. Let me see if I can not drop this on the floor. Look at that. Which, you know me. I like motorcycles that drop out of shit. I built a spaceship that does that. It's got great parts. I love these, the giant axe parts. They have that, like, sort of holographic, you know. Well, that was unfortunate. You're going to see a weird time dilation, or you might just have to click on part 2, because I had some technical difficulties. I pulled a Jeff. I don't even know how I did it, actually. You'll probably be able to see it on the video. I think I was spinning these, and I did one of those things where, like, literally the bottom touched the touchpad and killed the video. Yeah, we're really unprofessional, folks. Uncut, uncensored, unedited. I guess this one might be edited and fucking unprofessional. So yeah, Nexo Knights, bikes that fall out of shit. It's great. Now I can sort this fucking bike. Super stoked. The set has awesome parts too, like these tiles. I'm gonna try not to turn off the computer this time. And you get a fuck ton of them. Like all this stuff that's repeated. All this gold tiling is great. The geometry of this is actually really slick too. The way all this is done. This is really clever. It's got the pew pew missiles that stick in there, and they, even when they're loaded, they're not loaded in here now. They're flush, so you can keep the doors shut, so you can actually have like a legit, exploding missile out of the thing, which has like a mech warrior dude. Like this is the kind of shit that I love. So this is a fucking really clever set. And anyway, so I got this set because they've been on clearance at Target forever, and Jeff turned 50, so I was like, I gotta give him a present, obviously. So we were going to lunch, and I was like, fuck, I gotta find another one of these, because I knew that he passed on this, because I actually texted him and was like, yo, dude, do you want this? I got, like, a bunch of them, and he was like, I'm gonna pass. So I was like, okay, cool. So I fucking picked this one up, sat in my trunk for a week, and then it was Jeff's birthday. And I was like, shit, I gotta fucking get him a present. Good thing I have this here. And so I gave it to him, and B- also gave him it, and he was like, it's a $50 set, it's 50% off for your 50th birthday. And we got him the same set, so Jeff has 2 of these, which then I was like, it's fine, I'll figure it out. And then I found another one on clearance, because they were, at the time, fucking everywhere. So it's a good set. You should buy it if you see it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it now. I think Clutch bought them all, so if you're part of the child army, sucks to be you. Guess you should have gone to Target. Yeah, so fucking good times. Good times. Shout out to you, Jeff. Happy belated birthday. I don't know if you want your age put out on the internet, but there it is. Yeah. So then I also bought another set on clearance. I'm not going to go into detail. I think Jeff actually talked about this. This is this Thor set. It also was $50 and 50% off, so it was worth it. You get what's her name? Fucking super hot Kate Blanchett. She's cool. The helmet is fucking crazy, right? Like this is wacky. If you're into the Marvel stuff, like this is a great set to get. Her little wolf dude is cool. He's clever. He's like a Legends Beast, like the Chima's Legends Beast construction. So ball joints, like good parts. I was looking for this mystery soft. You also get these crazy dudes. These guys are pretty cool. Weird demon hell guys. And then the ship, the ship is pretty money. It's well built. It's well constructed. You can launch Bruce Banner at the bottom. Spoilers, you don't get the Hulk. So yeah, that's all right. Whatever. It's cool. So yeah, so let's talk about some shit that's not a set I bought on clearance. So this is for the Dio. It's not for this. This is a totally different thing. Because there's lots of different things in this Dio. It's hard to explain a little bit. When you see it, you'll get it, and you'll understand. It will make sense. But out of context, these are a bit weird. So just with that being said, bear with me. So first up, Shark Bro. Shark Bro in a mech suit. Built this kind of as a one-off, and then it turned into a concept that we kind of could run with. So he's, a Shark Bro. It's a little sandy. I took a photo of this at the beach. He's got a waist joint, so, he can do the twist. The arms are actually like well articulated, elbows, shoulder joints, gets a full rotation. Wrist swivels actually because the claws are in there. The legs are a little less so. He has no knees. I kind of figure as a shark dude running around in a mech suit, he doesn't really need knees. And then he's also got jetpack, aqua pack deals, so he doesn't really need to like walk per se all the time. So there's Shark Bro. He's pretty cool, and because, I'm me, 2 Shark Bros, Shark Broskis. This guy's got the hammerhead shark head instead. I'm doing a little different than the Ninjago setup, where these guys I envision as actual shark people, not dudes wearing the skin of sharks. I still haven't seen that movie. I'm not really sure how that works. But yeah, Shark Bros. So I'm calling this the Seafood Army, which will make more sense when you see the rest of it. So there's a couple of like, you got your Shark Bro here, and then you got to have your Seafood Army have a component. So here's like a clam bot, right? He's got the clam. He's got his little jetpack. Similar aesthetic. Squad goals. Also no knees. Same chibi deal. So yeah, he's got little blasters and shit. He's a clam, and you can clam along. So you got your clam version, and of course, if you're gonna have a clam, you gotta have a crab. So there's your crab version, orange crab. There's a couple of different color crabs. I only built 2 crabs, so there's a dark red crab. This guy's slightly different blasters. Pew pew. Laser guns. Yeah, so this is, 3 of 5. The last 2 are my favorite because they're the best. This dude, debatably, might be the best because he's a starfish. I mean, this doesn't even have to come from the sea at this point. Like, he could just be a space star thing, weird alien. Yeah, so, Seafood Army. And then the last dude of that scale is the lobster. Oh, starfish, dude, ate the shit. Yeah, live and uncut. There's gonna be some collateral damage down here. Moving the setup really has fucked up a lot of shit. So yeah, there you go, lobster dude. The lobster's the best because he actually has printed eyes, so he's got the most anima. He's got the most life to him. So there you go, lobster dude, clam bro, shark bro. 2 sizes at this point. So the last one I'm going to show you guys is kind of conceptually, I think, the best. Mecha-wise, he's cooler. I like having various scales of things. So here's School of Fish, bro. So it's a school of fish. They're cybernetically controlling this mecha suit. It's got big, pinchy claws. Rawr, rawr, I pinch you. It's also got little laser guns on the shoulders, for added effect. Bigger aqua jets, if you will. So, School of Fish, Shark Bro, Clam Bro. 3 sizes, same aesthetic. Squad goals right here. Team Seafood Army. So yeah, I mean, you guys can kind of draw your own conclusions about what the fuck this would be for. Whatever you're expecting, it's probably gonna be weirder and different. So yeah, get your fucking life together. Go to BrickCon. Speaking of which, I'll show this and then I'll just show this. Because, dude, this set is out now. Go buy this set. It's fucking great. The fighter's really clean. It's really nice. It's nicely done. Very sci-fi. I love these gold quarter circle tiles. And the fig is amazing. And it also comes with this. This is the hotness. This is fucking gangster. And they give you 2 of the blades. So you get a bonus blade. And then look at this fucking crazy cyberpunk as shit pinhead dude. What's going on with him? The fig is somewhere else. So draw your own conclusions about that. So yeah, so that's all the shit I bought. Get your life together. Speaking of which, a couple of years ago, I said the same sort of flippant bullshit thing I do where I talk to the internet and I'm like, go to this thing that I love to do because it's the best, it's the funnest thing ever, which it is. BrickCon is the best and the funnest ever. But I understand if you can't make it happen, but you should. I make it happen, but it's a big deal to me. It's a huge deal to me now. I don't know what the fuck this is. That is bizarre. What is that? Oh man, I'm so distracted by many things on this one. Wow, it's a feather of some kind. Anyway, back to getting your life together. A couple years ago, said the same thing. Get your life together. Go to Seattle. Try not to look at that. the homie Daniel from Slovakia fucking flew across the world to show up at this show. He had a good time. He's coming again. I got you, bro. I got you. Don't sweat it. I don't have all of them, but this one, it's yours. It's got your name on it. So see, magic could happen. I'm not giving these out to every motherfucker that shows up, by the way. Don't be that asshole who walks up to me. Hey, give me one of those dimensions. So yeah, fucking come to Seattle, hang out. Maybe we'll drink a beer. You know, you can see this that I'm not going to talk to you about right now. We might record some shit from the road trip. I don't know. This is wild. This is the craziest thing ever. On that note, fucking enjoy yourselves. Hope everything's good in your world. I'll see you in the future.